¿Qué pasa, tío? ¿Contigo te vas a meter tú? Me va a levantar mi maricón, me cago en tus muertos todas, cabrón. Yo te echo yo a ti, mamón. Para tú meterte conmigo. No te vas por el culo, anda. Vete por el carro, cabrón. No te mueres a ti una puta vez. Escucha, tío, yo no te he dicho nada, mamón. Te vas a meter me digo maricón, maricón solo a tu padre. Que no tiene vergüenza. Vete de aquí que te mato una hostia.
So, guys, yes, episode number 2, my fudge cake. So basically, I always do this unscripted, but so much has occurred that I'm going to actually look at my photo reel on my phone just to remind myself as to what actually has transpired in the couple of days since episode numero each. Now we're looking for ni before we go to san. Oh, see. Okay, so where do I start from? So obviously, let's start off with mentioning Bay, the most important Bay, i.e. Cristiano Ronaldo. He won the European Championships even though he hurt himself. I had to watch it here at 4 a.m. in the morning. That's dedication to Bay. I'm in Tokyo. I'm dedicated to watching Bay. 4 a.m. WhatsApping when everyone is like casually watching at 8 p.m. And then that messed up my whole clock. It put my brain back into UK time because I woke up at like 4 p.m. in Tokyo time the next day. So it was madness. So, yes, what has transpired, my friends? We went to Shibuya for the first time, which is like basically the equivalent of Oxford Street in Tokyo. Amazing. If you saw on Instagram, you know, light, the nightlife looks buzzing. And even in Oxford Street, Tokyo version, still no jaywalking. Literally hundreds of people stood by a traffic light. No one moves. There's no cars. Do you know how much I want to actually just zoom through? Like, I don't know, like I'm doing Minato's teleportation with the kunai knife. But I can't, because of the ultimate dishonor, to be honest. I'd probably curse my ancestors. So obviously with some snaz restaurants, eating fried chicken, and the fried chicken there is so salty. It seems like in Tokyo, they go very, very light on their refined sugars, because most of the pastries I eat are incredible, but are actually surprisingly low in sugar. I mean, in comparison, of course it's got high in sugar, it's a pastry, in comparison to the London or Western equivalent. And I think they much more favour savoury flavours, so obviously with soy sauce in their food. And so like, their food is a lot saltier. Some of their food is a lot saltier than what I'm used to. But to counteract that, the food's also a lot less sweet than what I'm used to. So I think health-wise, you get less sugar, better for your waistline, but then you got more salt, better for your blood pressure. And if you're black, that blood pressure, you gotta be careful. Hey, so yeah. Oh my god, the cakes. I did not realize before coming here how much they love pastry in Japan. I'm talking about because they have this like French pastry obsession and have just Japanese French fusion. So there's combination of flavors that don't even make any sense. Like even to a wannabe sunnin like myself, the combinations are mad. They got green tea and dark chocolate. Got passion fruit and white chocolate. 2 types of white chocolate. They've got chocolate crepes infused with raspberry and custard, and they love custard. They love custard. Custard is almost in everything, and it works quite well because again, it's not that sweet, very subtle in the sweetness, but has obviously the rest of the pastry has the high levels of sweetness with the white chocolate, whatever. Also, I just had before I started this video, possibly the greatest morning pastry thing I've had in my life. I had check out my Snapchat and check out my Instagram. I had a spherical Akira infused ball of wesh, which the outer layer was a cookie, a thin, like half a centimeter layer of chocolate chip cookie, which encased a croissant, which within had custard, and around the rest of that was chocolate chips. I mean, just try and fathom that for a second. Digest it. You know, build up your chakra. Do your your ninja signs. Yeah, by the way, I used to know the ninja signs for fireball jutsu. My brother showed me, but I don't even remember how to do it anymore. Yeah, But just let your chakra build for a second. And then when your Reiatsu gets to a certain level, just try and understand the flavors that actually created. Cookie encasing, soft, chewy chocolate chip cookie encasing around a croissant, custard, chocolate chip croissant. Just forget about it. I also had the greatest sausage roll ever, because it wasn't just a normal sausage roll with the pastry. It had the sausage was encased with a croissant, and the sausage inside had cheese. So do with that what you will, but no, it was fantastic. So next, of the wonderful things that I did in the last couple of days, went to a coffee shop, which was for Bay. She loves coffee. She's obsessed with beans and whatnot. I watched her get obsessed with how they were cooking their coffee beans. As far as I'm concerned, it's just, I mean, if they were sensu beans, then, you know, I might be impressed about their coffee beans. Also, I love how polite people are in Tokyo. I mean, as an ethnic minority, I've been to many places outside of London, and in most places, I experienced some level of racism, whether it be like casual, like, "Hey man, did you see 50 Cent the other day?" Or someone rapping Eminem lyrics to me from across the road, yeah. Or just people want to give me a high five because they've never seen a black person in their life. But here, it's like they're too polite to be racist. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they are racist, they're so polite, so nice. They say hello, they bow, they say thank you. Any shop I go into, I don't get dodged looks. It's amazing. It's actually amazing. Like, I've never felt like so at home in a foreign land before as I feel here. People make you feel at home here. It's like I feel like I'm Hokage walking around in my very own village. It's incredible. I want a statue of my big schnoz on the mountain, to be honest. So yeah, what else? Oh yeah, there was a fight club with a bar. So I'm talking about, there was a bar, and then to the left, like within the same bar, you just turn around and there's an actual octagon UFC cage with punching bags and skipping ropes and weights. So people can literally drink alcohol, walk 2 steps into an octagon cage and start fighting each other. And you can actually fight. You can put your name down and start fighting people. It was mad. I didn't take part, obviously. I have no interest in getting my nose splattered by some drugged up, alcohol-infused Asian dude, yeah. What else? No, that's inconsequential. What else? Went back to Akihabara for round 2 of some more geeking to buy some more Game Boy Color games. Yeah, I bought myself some delightful games because basically I had Dragon Ball Z, but then found out that Dragon Ball Z was actually obviously all in Japanese, and I thought it was a fighting game. So I thought, who gives a damn? Like, I know how to come on my heart, just like bam, 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 bam. But it's an RPG, so I was struggling. So I tried to find a US version of it, couldn't find it. But YouTube is gangster. So walkthroughs, you know how we roll. Olympic game, because I thought myself, doesn't matter if it's Japanese, just button bash, which I do, like a G. Donkey Kong, again, side-scrolling platformer. Don't need to know what the storyline is. It's about some ape. Donkey Kong's always about various family of apes. Some musical, some not so much, running around with barrels. Super Mario Land, absolute classic. First handheld game I ever played on the Game Boy Classic as a nipper. Superb, as you know, don't need to know about language either. And Mortal Kombat. Oh, by the way, yeah, guess what they do in retro game stores in Japan? They have your normal price games like, I don't know, 800 yen, yeah? And then they have super cheap ones for like 19 yen. This was 19 yen, which is basically like 15p, okay? But here's the catch. It's that cheap because it has, they don't let you check to see if it works. So literally, you buy a game, they say, no check, no work, no give back. And literally, you buy the game with the hope that it works. And if it doesn't work, that's it. Like, you're screwed. What an ingenious way to get rid of old stock. Put it dirt cheap. Tell people no guarantee, no warranty. You can't check if it works. I mean, literally, I was in the store with my Game Boy Color. He wouldn't let me check to see if it worked because that was the catch of buying it at 15 pence. Yeah. That's incredible. That is a little bit disgusting, but at the same time also incredible. The tenacity is wonderful. So those are the games I bought. What else I bought? Oh, bought some his and her chopsticks because I'm a bit of a pansy like that. Anything else? Ghost. Also, I have to be, and it's really funny actually because I always find myself saying random, like obviously anime catchphrases that I say obviously in London with my friends all the time. Like if my friend insults me, I respond with Getsuga or Kageyoshi or Zenbon Zakura. But when I say it here, when I'm talking to Bay, yeah, I almost feel like I'm being racist. It's weird because I'd be standing at a traffic light and she'll say something and I'd be like, Getsuga. And I look, I'm thinking, if someone heard me say that, if someone hears a random tall black person say Getsuga, yeah, they might thinking like, is he mocking us? Is he making fun of our language? But I'm just literally just geeking out to anime, and I'm concerned that I need to be careful about saying my random anime catchphrases. Speaking of anime, what's better than walking down Oxford Street, equivalent in Tokyo, and just hearing One Piece intro theme song playing from a random bar, so a random establishment that's not even anime related or alcohol related. It's just blazing out One Piece intro song from their speaker, like it was the sound of life. And it's already been 10 minutes. I want to keep these short for y'all because I have my nice little intro there and outro music that I want you to enjoy. So I try to get the middle bit as short as possible. Oh my god, the robot show. Yesterday, robots, like people controlling these devices, and on top of them were crazy like Asian people like jumping around doing like banter, karaoke, cabaret. It was probably the most insane, nonsensical thing I've ever watched, but at the same time, it was amazing. It's literally like, it was almost as if they were poking fun at their own movie and anime culture while simultaneously reveling in acting silly, singing and dancing. It was amazing. It was you have to do it if you come in. Robot Restaurant, watch the cabaret, incredible. It doesn't make any sense. There's bits of like apes, Kung Fu Panda, samurai warriors, random clowns, breakdancing. It makes zero cognitive sense, but it's out of this world. And that, I think, is a wrap for episode 2, aka San. Hi! And I'll see y'all on the flip side. Episode Chi. Ichi San Chi. Yes, 3. It's coming up in a couple of days. We're going to go to Kyoto, which is the old capital of Japan, tomorrow. So that should provide for some awesome stories.
Te voy a romper, te voy a contar pescuezo, yo puta. Déjame tranquilo ya, coño. Mira que eres pesado, cabrón. No te lo digo más, ¿eh? Olvídate ya y déjame en paz. Mira que me voy, tío, que no quiero saber nada. Gilipollas, que eres un gilipollas, mamón.